If you guys want to buy any Ultimate Team coins, check out playerbuzz.com. They're incredibly cheap and reliable, and use code HABER to get yourself 10% off your order. Or if you don't want to risk getting banned, you can actually buy FIFA points now on their site. You can buy codes that you can put onto your Xbox. Again, use code HABER to get yourself a discount. Enjoy the video, lads.
How's it going, lads, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, what we've got for you is my club tour. Now, you guys have seen me pack a bunch of sick stuff, so I thought I'd do a club tour. But before we do that, two little plugs I want to do is actually my Snapchat. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I'll leave it on screen. It's RyanBrett55, all one word. And if you don't already add me on Xbox, then feel free to add me on Xbox. I never really said this in a video before, but my gamer tag is itshaberbusiness, all one word. Yeah, quite cool, yeah. But that's my gamer tag if you guys want to add me. A lot of you guys always ask me for that, and then you know, sometimes we could play games, stuff like that, and a lot of the time as well, I clip a lot of BS that happens on FIFA, or if I pack someone or I want to take a screenshot of something, I always do that on my Xbox. So if you guys want like sneak peeks of stuff, then it's always on Xbox. But I wanted to show you my club because you guys know I've pretty much spent every coin that I've had over the last like 3 or 4 weeks. No, actually, it's not like that. It's more like 3 weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks on the upgrade packs, like the EPL upgrades, the Bundesliga. I've not done too many Bundesliga ones actually, and like gold upgrades and stuff like that, because I want a sick team that's untradeable, and I've achieved that right now. If you guys have probably already seen it on Snapchat and Twitter and that sort of stuff. But I've literally spent about 500,000 coins that I've had, and I've put probably, I think I've put 5 lots of 12,000 FIFA points on in the last 3 weeks, which is about, what, like £400. No, I'm not trying to like gloat or anything, I'm just saying, like, so I've made about 500 to 600k from that and put them back into SBCs and stuff like that, and this is what we are left with. So I'm going to show you my club. There's one tradable player that's gold out of the whole club, which I find quite funny, and it's not what you do. It's not what you'd even expect. So we're going to go into it and bang. And the first and only tradable player I've got in my club is Nemanja Matic. He's a pretty good holding CDM. I'm looking to replace him eventually, but he's all right at the minute, so I'm going to keep him. And then you see we have a pretty decent first page. We've got Season Hazard, which I did pack. I was going to bring a video on it, but for some reason I didn't record, like I didn't get on record, you know, where it like does the walkout, like the pause, and then he comes out and it just goes left wing Chelsea. I didn't get that on record for some reason. But there we go, 54 games, 60 goals, 23 assists, not too bad. We have Diego Costa, 102 games, 61 goals, 35 assists as a cam, not too shabby as well. Then we have Batonga, who's played 94 games. We have Herrera, who's played 103, scored 22, assisted 32. That's all from left centre mid in the 4-1-2-1-2. We have Dendonka, who's played 58 games as a sub. He always comes on as sub as my right centre mid, and I'll show you my team in just a second. Then we have Alonso, Marcus Alonso, 53 games there. We have Courtois, who's played 201 games. We've got Michael Keane, who's played 99 games. We have, on the next page, we've got Heung-min Son, who's played 60, scored 33 and assisted nearly 19. I was going to say nearly 20, but it's literally 19. And he comes in as a sub now, and again, I'll show you my team. I'm thinking of making him a starter again, because he's a solid card, and I really do like him on this game, but we'll have to see. We have Hector Moreno, who hasn't played a single game. This little cunt injured Luke Shaw and pretty much ended his season, and what I think has ended his career by breaking his leg. That's why he doesn't play. I'm just kidding, he just doesn't play because I can't fit in the team. He actually looks like a really nice card. We have Pozzuelo, who's played 2 games, scored a goal. He actually scored a banger for me. He just wouldn't fit in the team either. I just can't find a place to fit him in my team, so I just haven't. Then we have Gylfi Sigurdsson, 21 games, 2 goals, 6 assists. This is the second one I won. I actually won the first one as well. And he played like 15 or 20 games for me. Just not a very good card. He's got great shooting and alright passing, but like, just doesn't feel that good. Then we have Werner, who I packed like 3 days ago. No, I didn't pack him 3 days ago. I packed him on Friday. And what day is it today? Sunday. So 2 days ago, he's played 35 games, scored 18, assisted 17. He started off really well. Like, he had 7 games, 9 goals, 4 assists, and he just started being pretty meh. So I kind of just like, you know, at half time I sub him off now for Son, which it's not too bad. Like, he's got a solid card and he feels all right in game. It's just, when you partner him with Tots Hazard, it's kind of difficult to do much when Tots Hazard is doing pretty much everything already, so I just haven't really played him. Then we have Vidal, who's not too bad as well. He doesn't get game time anymore. He used to come on as a sub. He doesn't really get too many games anymore, just because I don't know, I don't play with a Bundesliga team and I can't even fit him in an 8 chemistry. Like if I pack like a team of season Lahm or something, then I'll play Lahm right back in, and Vidal will get in there on 8 chemistry. Then we have Rudy, who starts in my team but gets subbed out for Dendoncker pretty quickly. This card is decent at cam and he's absolute trash everywhere else. Like he's just awful. He can't tackle. His shooting's really good. Like I really enjoy his shooting, but his tackling's awful and his passing is awful as well. So, you know, at cam he's decent, but that's about it. We have Farman, who I've just not used yet. I've got him in one of the Bundesliga upgrade packs. We have Mkhitaryan here, who doesn't get any game time anymore. Used to get game time, but I've got better players now. He's solid and I really like him. I just can't fit him into teams. Again, with Doumbia, this is all from like coming onto Super Sub in like the 89th minute. And again, he's not even good enough to fit on my bench now. I only use 2 players on my bench. Then we have Smalling, who's not played a game for me yet. I did have a pack pulled Smalling that had like 200 games on, but I submitted it to an SBC. Got him back out again because it's really easy to get them out. So I just thought, fuck it, I'll submit it. Then we have Kyle Walker. I think the most games played out my entire club, 250 or 249. Incredible card. I love this card so much. My favourite right back in the game. He's just solid and I really do enjoy him. I wish I'd have packed his team of the season, but unfortunately we don't always get what we want. Then we have, I think, the third highest game player is actually Martial. He doesn't have a great record, but then again, for about 50 of those games, he started, actually no, it's more like 25 games of those he started as a right forward and then got subbed off quite quickly. Then we just have a bunch of players I got from upgrade packs that, that don't mean anything. But we have silvers as well. And silvers we have are these guys, these 3 special cards here. Again, rarely get game time. They just go on my bench for the silver tournament and rarely ever get subbed on. I don't even remember subbing these guys on, to be honest. I think the only reason they've got a game is because I used them in a red card squad when I not like the monthly card, like when I had a red card, I just put them in a squad. Then we have these guys ready for the tournament as well. Again, like these guys have games because like I just put them in so I could get rid of a red card. We have David Myler, who I'm never going to sell. Love David Myler. He's untradeable anyway, but you know I'm never going to get rid of him. Odebajo, who I managed to get an EPL upgrade pack, and Fosu Mensah. So when we have the tournaments, we have got decent silver players to submit, and obviously Twan Zebe as well. What a beast. I love this guy so much. And I think that marks the end of the club in terms of players. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of like who I've got in my club that is interesting, I guess. But we do have the weekend league to show you now. I played all 40 games this weekend, like I said I would. I played them actually Friday and Saturday. I managed to fit all my games in. I finished 25 to 15. Now, that's not bad. I did get 3 disconnects. And there was like 3 or 4 games where I was like, damn, I really should have won that and I just didn't win it. Like I was just playing stupidly sometimes. And, you know, I feel like I really should have and could have got elite, but I just, you know, down to disconnects and obviously my own fault as well. I did play like a pleb in some games and it was like my own fault. But I'm happy with gold 1. Obviously, we get 50k and 200k packs, which is decent. Next month, I'm going to go hard and play all 40 games every weekend. Hopefully, get elite monthly so I can get all those team of the seasons as well. But I'll bring you guys the rewards video, obviously, on Thursday. This week, the rewards video will have my rewards and Martin's as well. And obviously, because I finished gold 1, that's half decent actually for my rewards as well. So it's decent. And yeah, I'll quickly show you what we're looking like on the monthly board. I've only played, obviously, look, I was 1 off silver 1. I was actually really salty about this as well because I got disconnect, which meant that I lost out on silver 1 monthly. That meant I got a gold inform card as well as 2 silvers, which is a little bit salty. Sorry, made me a little bit salty, but hey, if I'd have just played 1 more game and won 1 more game out of the 2 weekends that I finished silver 3, then that had got me in it, but I was just a bit stupid. Next month I'm going to go for Elite 2, probably finish Elite 3, but I'm going to go for Elite 2 anyway because I feel like the 15 Team of the Season cards would be very nice for the club. Again though, I feel like I finished Elite 3, I'll probably finish on 105 wins for the month, which would be very annoying, but hopefully we can get it because that's only like 2 weekends of Elite 3 and the rest gold 1, so I could possibly do it. Elite 1 also is a possibility, but I'd have to finish Elite 3 every single weekend. So it's one of those where, you know, fingers crossed I can do it, but I just don't think I can pull out Elite 3 out my ass every single weekend. But that is pretty much it for this. I'll show you my friends currently and how they're doing. Lucky's 35 wins with 3 matches remaining. Curbs finished on 33 wins, 1 off Elite 1, unfortunately. No games remaining. Preet on Enquiries account finished on Elite 2. That's decent. Marshall finished 28 wins. That's unfortunate. Mavericks on 23. Tom's on 14. John's on 12. Jenks is 11. Liam's 9. Okay, so that's pretty much it for it though. That's pretty much it for the club tour basically. I'll show you my team now as well because I know you guys wanted to see the team, or I said I'd show you the team. I don't know if you want to or not, but this is what my team looks like. I haven't really felt handicapped too much this weekend. I've maybe like 1 or 2 games where I felt like, oh, that's handicapped, and I know it probably doesn't exist in the game, but like the mental aspect of it, this team's played pretty smooth. Obviously, in game it usually switches to this. I'll show you quickly now what it usually switches to. That's usually what it switches to in game, and then occasionally what I'll do is in game as well is I'll take off Werner and put Heung-min Son and have that strike force, which is decent. But that is pretty much what the team does look like, and unfortunately my camera has just died, so I apologise for that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you lads later.